at the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, here's our host, Allison Hannigan!
Welcome to Fool Us. I texted my daughter about tonight's show, and I was like, OMG, tonight's show is gonna be OTH. Any magician that gets Penn and Teller to say IDK, how they do their trick, wins a spot in P&T's awesome Vegas show. Now, to get this going, we need my BFFs, Penn and Teller! All right, let's get this show started and meet our first potential fooler.
Last year, I fooled Penn and Teller. In Spain, I do magic tricks every week in TV, so I thought making one more for Penn and Teller would be easy. But it has been the hardest year of my life. For the first 9 months, every idea I came up with was worse than the other. I didn't know what to do. I didn't sleep. I had nightmares. But finally, I saw the light. I had the perfect idea, but it was a race against time. 6 days before coming to Vegas, I dropped it and the illusion smashed. I had to start from scratch. So I don't know if it will work. I don't know if they will like it. I only know I'll try to fool Penn and Teller somehow.
Back again from Spain, please welcome the charming Jandro.
Hola! Hello! Hola, buenas noches, everyone! Welcome to my TV show, Jandro Fools Penn and Teller. Because for me, fooling Penn and Teller is like making love. I only do it once a year. And it's tonight! Yeah! I'm very happy! Let's do it very quick. I have seen the future. How? And I have drawn what I have seen. A picture. There. Let's make this very easy. Teller, you can help me from there. You have there the 4 suits of the poker deck. You have hearts, you have a spade, you have diamond, you have flowers, you have everything. So, can you get the one you want? Can you get it with one hand and put it over your head? And the rest you can throw them. And with the other hand, can you put a number with the other hand over your head also? So that should be the 2 of diamonds. Okay. It's better a black card. It's more for TV. So no problem. If it goes wrong, it's your fault. Okay. So you remember the card, okay? Because you are not going to believe it. Here, I have a white canvas. Did I fool you? Maybe you didn't understand. It's a very special canvas because it's made of plastic little bricks, all of plastic. And this is the future. This is the future. You selected the card in the past. Now we are in the present. We have to wait. How much? Not much, 2 or 3 days. Or we can try to accelerate the future, okay? Penn, can you come on stage and help me? Good applause for him, please. Come. Come, here, please, help me with this. Help me.
Help you?
Yes, can you bring everything? Everything. I cannot do everything.
Of course.
Look. And the idea is very simple. We have to put all the bricks, the ones you want, you put them in, you can...
I put them anywhere I want.
And one question I want to tell you, Are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, because this is very good for vegans. No meat, only plastic. Then you die, but okay. Put. Okay. It's good for you?
Very good.
Now I need your help, please.
Okay.
Do it as I say.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Can you put yourself here? Here?
I can put myself
There.
here.
I can be here. When I say, I will count, okay? I will count in Spanish so that everyone understands. I will say, una, dos, tres, ya.
Ja.
Ya. When I say ya, we have to throw all to the canvas.
Okay.
Okay? Uno, dos, tres, ya. Okay?
Ya.
And Teller, can you imagine holding the card you selected, okay, like this? You don't have to do it, only imagine. Okay, perfect. Watch his face. Watch the canvas. Are you ready? 12 months of my life for only this second.
Okay.
Una, dos, y tres, ya! That's Teller. Look at his face. Teller, can you come? Can you come? Can you come here? Get from here. And from here. Hello, hello. We have to get. It doesn't. It's very, very fragile.
Very fresh.
Very fragile. Very fragile. Teller. You got the card the wrong side. But this is your card. Maybe if we turn it around, you can see that the card is facing back. He's not gonna believe it. And here is the back of the canvas. Sorry, can you hold it? Sorry. Can you hold it? Do I have something in my hands? You are not going to believe it. Here I have a screwdriver. Because if it is not in the back, maybe. I have it. Oh. Here's a card, a thick. This is for you. Can you show it to everyone? The other way. The 12 diamond. Yes. Ah! ¡Bien! ¡Ha salido! ¡Bien! Oh, thank you. Oh, my.
Ladies and
Thank you so
gentlemen,
much.
Jandro!
This is a present for you.
Give us a second before we go back there.
Can I give you a hug?
Please. I didn't get to talk to you last time.
It was very fast.
Yeah, you're so good that they just give you the trophy.
Oh.
I mean, if you fool them again, they might just set one here once they know you're here.
I don't know if I...
Excuse me. Bring down the trophy.
Vamos!
A two-time fooler! You're a little angel.
You can come on everyone. Thank you so much.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
You did it again!
Thank you.
Everyone, I'm never gonna get to talk to you. Yay! It's Jandro!
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Penn and Teller just added an act to their Vegas show. Will they add another fooler to the bill? Find out right after this. Welcome back. This next magician is DTF, down to fool. Let's meet him.
I was a weird little kid. I was interested in anything spooky, any hint of ghosts or monsters or the supernatural, and that was my thing. The spirit of mischief that's in magic has always been very important to me. And so I like doing weird little pranks on people just to give them a little hit of surrealism in their day-to-day life. You have to make your own fun. The last time I was on Fool Us, I did a thing with 2 decks of cards and a desk bell, and I fooled Penn and Teller. This time, I'm doing something more toward the bizarre side. Penn, Teller, let's get weird.
Here to possibly pick up his second Fool Us trophy is Chicago's David Parr.
Allison, I don't mean to alarm you, but this is going to get a bit weird. I've always been a fan of the bizarre, the odd, the strange. And in pursuing these admirable qualities, one of the skills I've learned is how to withstand intense, excruciating pain in one part of my body.
Which part is that?
Allison, if you were to bend your thumb back this far, normally that would hurt.
Yeah.
But this is only the beginning.
Oh, boy.
It gets weirder.
Okay.
Would you please unfold that napkin? Sure. Open it up, make sure there's nothing unusual about it.
Like all the way?
Yes.
Okay. Looks normal.
Nothing unusual. I will take the napkin. You take the doll.
Okay.
Allison, would you please hand me 1 pin?
Oh, are you gonna, oh man.
You see where this is going.
I'm scared.
Allison, would you carefully check the point of that pin? Test it out. Is that sharp?
Yes.
Yeah, so this pin could do some damage.
Yes.
Good.
Do I have to sit this close?
Yes.
Oh.
Here we go.
No. This is really dumb. I just don't...
Think about how I feel, Allison.
That's what I'm thinking about.
No, I can't do this. Can you
No.
push that pin
No.
all the way through? No, you have to use your hand. Just push it all the way through.
Oh, God, this is... Oh, no. It's
Usually
in.
it has to go all the way through.
All the way through?
Yeah.
You picked the wrong person. Oh,
Allison,
God, it can't...
We're gonna get through this together. That's it.
Ah!
Oh,
I'm sweating.
Allison, I can still move my thumb a bit.
Okay, I'm so proud of you.
That's a good sign, right?
Not really.
Allison,
What?
we should hurry this along because this takes a lot of concentration.
Okay.
Can I have another pin, please?
I don't know that we're out.
No, one more pin. Check this one. Is that sharp too?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Don't close your eyes, Allison.
I'm just looking at Penn.
Now, I'm gonna go from this angle,
Oh, God.
and this time you'll definitely hit the bone, so you'll have to push
I
harder.
don't want to do that.
Go ahead, push that through.
I just feel like you should do this.
No,
This
it's
is
gotta
not-
be you.
It's too hard.
Yeah, you're doing it. We'll get through this together, Allison.
Ah,
There it is. Now, you'd think that second pin would be easier than the first.
Oh, would I?
Yeah, but no.
No.
I do not recommend this.
I don't either.
No.
I don't. Why am I still holding this doll?
Well, because there's one more pin.
Oh.
Last pin, Allison. Fully committed.
Ugh.
We should be fully committed.
Yeah, it's sharp.
It is sharp.
I'm sure.
Gonna check?
I'm gonna. Oh, that
Okay.
one's the sharpest.
Yes. Because this last pin goes right under the nail.
No. All I see is people with their hands over their eyes.
They're robbing themselves of this experience, Allison.
I fully support them.
Allison, can you push that in the rest of the way?
No. The rest of the way, it's fine.
Yeah, no, all the way in.
It's doing just fine. Oh.
You have to really...
I know, it's too hard.
I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, you should, because I'm gonna throw up.
Thank you.
I thought I liked you.
This requires
Yeah.
incredible concentration.
Oh, okay.
So I probably shouldn't leave these in here.
All right. Don't make me take them out.
Let me get this one started.
No, thank you.
Just pull that pin out.
How?
Best if you just go all at once.
Oh, God.
Just...
No!
not like that! Allison, that's absolutely not how to do it.
Well, you said all at once.
Just 1, 2, 3, go. That's it. Oh, you can put that back in the doll. I'll get this one started now. Allison, you have to pull out that one too.
I don't want.
Just 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. Excellent. I'll get this last one myself.
Thanks.
Because this one kind of creeps me out.
Gosh, I'm glad something does.
Here, look. Look at this.
I don't wanna.
Allison, it's almost.
I'll see it on TV.
It's almost out.
It's fine.
It's almost out, Allison.
It's great. I
Here we go.
trust you. Okay, that's impressive.
Thank you. I'm gonna jab this back into the doll.
Yeah.
Now, Allison, are you easily made faint by the sight of blood?
Yes.
Good. Because there is not a drop of blood.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, David Parr. Okay, so how did you even get into the odd and the weird and the bizarre?
It started when I was a kid. At age 7, right around the time I got into magic, anything spooky was something I was into. If it involved ghosts or monsters, special effects of any kind.
And then you just dreamed of like making other people stick pins into your thumb.
Yeah, that was one of my goals in life. So I can check that one off.
So which do you like better, fooling people or just freaking people out?
Oh, they're both fun.
Yeah.
They're fun in their own ways.
All right, well, let's see if you fooled Penn and Teller.
It's a great trick because you can never, ever match with anything what someone can do in their mind.
Right.
You know, and there is geek magic that's done like this by people who really do needles through different parts, and this is not geek magic what you're doing. And I would argue it's more powerful. You take someone like Allison and have her, actually not someone like Allison, how about Allison? And what she's gonna do in her mind is gonna be much stronger than even if you had your real thumb out there. It's just a beautiful presentation. But if you happen to read Penn and Teller's book, How to Play with Your Food, back in the 80s, that trick is in there.
Oh, wow.
Not as sophisticated as yours, but sophisticated enough that you did not fool our asses.
Okay.
All right.
But you had fun.
Well, blast, yeah. I couldn't have said more good about you.
Thank you.
All right, David Parr.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hold tight, we're taking a quick break before we return with more Fool Us. Welcome back. As much as Penn and Teller hate giving up a Fool Us trophy, they really hate giving up 2. That could happen with this next performer.
Hi there, my name is Katrina, and I'm a professional magician out of Los Angeles, California. When I was 3 years old, I saw Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz, and I've wanted to be a performer ever since. My first performance in front of strangers was in the 4th grade talent show. I sang, and I did the Charleston. I went to clown school. I used my clowning in magic and juggling and stilt walking and basically all of the things that I do. Something I love about swing dancing and magic is they're both universal languages that people can share and understand anywhere. I'm here to fool Penn and Teller, and I hope that some little girl watching this today will be inspired and maybe grow up to become a magician or president or magician president, astronaut cowboy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Magical Katrina.
It is such an honor to be here. My name is Katrina, and I'm an old-fashioned girl who likes old-timey things from days gone by, like wearing vintage clothing, swing dancing, rotary phones, Penn and Teller. So you can imagine what an amazing thrill it is to be here today. But I didn't just come here to meet my magical heroes. I came here because I need help. For the past few years, my dating life has been unsuccessful. And honestly, I think it's because of a lack of judgment. I should probably stop dating magicians. Yeah. So I actually came here to get some dating advice. Penn, would you come up and help me?
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Oh, yay! Awesome.
Okay.
So, Penn, I actually brought here a bunch of photos of different potential suitors. And I would like you to look at them and tell me if you think they'd be a good match for me or not.
Is he in front of a lineup?
Yeah.
Good sign.
Good sign. Now, this isn't like those dating apps where you just swipe yes for every single girl in order to hedge your bets, okay? I want you to be a little picky here, okay?
Okay, I'll be.
Okay, so, date or no date?
No date.
No date.
To Brooklyn.
To Brooklyn. Okay,
Brooklyn.
we'll put him here. Date or no date?
No date, not Brooklyn enough.
Not Brooklyn enough? Okay. Date or no date?
Date, just to be mean to you.
Oh, well, I know he looks like he's 10, but he's actually 15. He has a learner's permit. Okay, date, just to be mean.
Okay, good.
Date or no date?
I would say no date.
No date, okay. Date or no date?
Oh, absolutely date.
Yes?
Good smile,
He
yeah.
has a little hat? Okay.
Yeah, little hat.
Date or no date?
Well, you know, I think we're back to Brooklyn, no date.
He's a hipster. But
Yeah, hipster, no doubt about
No,
it.
hipster.
Oh my goodness, which one? Which one do you
Both, they're a package deal.
Oh, they're a package deal,
Yeah,
then
he
no.
comes with the cat?
No.
Oh, no cat? Okay.
Magician,
Oh, goodness, good that we dodged that bullet. Okay. Date or no date?
good choice.
Good job. Oh, is this for me or for you?
For you.
Oh, okay. Date or no date?
If you like rotary phones, let's go with that.
Okay.
To Ed Norton in both senses. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Now, that means these are all no's,
Okay,
right?
those are all no.
And these are all yeses. So
Yes,
this
they are.
is, oh gosh, how many is this? This is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people I could go out on dates with. That's still a lot. Could you just point to the one that you think would be my one perfect match, Penn?
You know, I'm gonna go with the one who looks the most pleasant and the most fun.
Oh my goodness, this one?
Yes.
Okay, so that means these are all no's. Now, Penn, I actually have a confession to make, okay? Before I came here, being the independent woman that I am, like Beyonce, I already knew which one that I wanted to choose, but I needed a second opinion to confirm. So I actually took these and I drew big, black X's on every single one of these cards. All of them, except for one, my favorite one, which I drew a big green check mark on, the very same one that you chose. Penn, could you
check.
show everyone the green check mark?
There's the green check mark right there.
Magical Katrina! So do you really date a lot of magicians?
Oh, 2. I've dated 2. But, I mean, hey, they're good with their hands. So.
So I used to have a thing about I would never date actors because they're actors. But then I wound up marrying an actor, and it's been great because they really understand. So the magician thing, you just maybe just have to find the right one.
Maybe. I do tend to date people that I have similar hobbies with. I used to date swing dancers exclusively because I competitively swing danced. And then when I started getting like really nerdy and into close-up magic, I started dating magicians.
Do you always use comedy in your act?
Yes, so I went to clown school and it was a really rigorous program. We did miming and slapstick and all sorts of cool things.
That's so cool. And what was the most surprising part of clown school? Like, what did you think you wouldn't like and you loved?
Oh, I loved everything.
Yeah.
I also like just being able to say I went to clown school.
It's pretty great.
People are like, did you go to college? And I'm like, nope, I went to clown school.
Nice. All right, well, you say you're unlucky in love, but let's see if you're lucky and you go home with a trophy.
Ooh.
All right, Penn Teller.
Katrina, that was great. You've taken, I mean, the problem with prediction tricks is that you know what's going to happen before they start, and you found a way to make every decision personal and relatable to you, relatable to everybody, and it really made a regular prediction trick really, really personal, interesting, and we were invested in it. And I will tell you that when I came back to my seat, I did not know how you did it. And I was very, very close up there, looking at everything, even handling the props right there. I could not tell how you did it. You would have taken home a trophy right then. But then I came and I sat down next to Teller. Aww. And Teller was not standing up there trying to think which date to choose for you or what to do. He was just trying to bust you. That's all that was in his head. He did have a few ideas, but I gotta tell you, it was so inspiring, your exuberance, your happiness. I just hope that some of it rubs off on us. I just hope it really does. And I don't think you fooled us.
Does that code tell you they figured it out?
It does.
Oh.
I don't think I fooled them either.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much, Magical Katrina!
Thank you.
We've got to make a quick pit stop, but we'll green light our next magician when we come back. Welcome back. Let's see if Penn and Teller can handle this next performer.
I have 2 moms and 2 dads. My dads are gay and my moms are lesbian when they decided to have and co-parent a kid. My parents are scientists, doctors, and engineers, and I'm a senior at the University of Pennsylvania studying neurobiology, and I'm about to graduate. But rather than go into medicine right after college, I'm actually taking a few years to do magic full-time. I'm really fascinated with the neuroscience of magic and sleight of hand and also some of the history as well. Card cheats of the 1800s and early 1900s who actually used a lot of modern-day neuroscientific concepts to their advantage. They just didn't know it yet. Don't worry, mom and dad. My degree's not going to waste because tonight I'll be combining what I've learned about sleight of hand and what I've learned about neuroscience to see if I can fool Penn and Teller.
With 2 randomly selected members of our studio audience, give it up for Daniel Roy.
Eric, thanks for helping out. Morgan, thank you so much for helping out. Now, when people see card tricks, they often assume that it's all just manual dexterity. But it turns out that we sleight of hand artists use all of our senses to our advantage. So I'll give you an example of each. So Morgan, as I spread through these cards, I just want you to touch one on the back, and I'll spread through them slowly. This card here, would you hold out your hand for me, but palm down? And I want you to cover that card up. Cover it up completely. Now, Morgan, I'll turn away, and I want you to take a quick peek at the card so you know what it is, and then cover it up again. Have you done that? Yes? So you know what the card is? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now, theoretically, if I were to look through all of these cards here, I'd be able to see which one was missing. Now, I do apologize. This is a time-consuming process, so try to get it over with as quickly as I can. King of Diamonds.
That's correct.
Is it the King of Diamonds? Indeed, it is the King of Diamonds. But of course, you can't just go looking through the deck if you want to impress anyone, so that's where the other senses come into play. If I listen to this shuffle really carefully, I can hear where her card lands in the deck. So listen with me. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but I think her card landed 13th from the top. This is your moment to say, yes, I heard it land 13th from the top too. Well, I won't just count down 13 cards. Instead, using only my sense of touch, I will cut off exactly 13 cards. That's 13 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I heard your card land 13th from the top, and the 13th card is the King of Diamonds. Now, sure, sight, sound, and touch are all useful, but if you really want to impress people, smell is the sense you want to use. I know it sounds weird, but I'll prove it, okay? So, Eric, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. I want you to reach over in a moment and cut over a group of cards from the top of the deck and put them right here. But just so we've got enough cards left over for Morgan, make it a small group of cards, like a quarter of the deck or less, okay? Just cut over a small group of cards from the top and then just put them face down right there. That's perfect. And then what I'd like you to do is I want you to cut over a group of cards from the top and put them here, however many you like.
Okay.
And just leave them face down right there. Perfect. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that playing cards have smells. And it's the ink that gives them their smell. Now, the backs of the cards all have the same color ink and the same amount of ink, so they all smell the same. But the faces of the cards, different colors of ink, different distributions of ink, all of these contribute to the smell. Now, Morgan, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. I want you to hold your cards from above like this and just rub them on the mat right there and then put them back, but keep them face down. Rub them on the mat right there and then put them back. Okay, perfect. Here goes. Okay, I'm smelling black colored ink and I'm detecting hints of mercury and ferrous oxide, which they only use in the ink for the spades. You'd think they'd use the same ink for the spades and the clubs, but they don't. And it's kind of a medium-ish smell, so I want to say it's probably like maybe an 8 of spades. An 8 of spades. Tell me, Morgan, is this card here the 8 of spades?
That's an 8 of spades.
Indeed it is, the 8 of spades. All right, last but not least, taste. Here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. I want you to take those cards and hold them under the table. Take them, hold them under the table. Now, once they're under the table, I want you to give them a shuffle. Mix them as much as you like. And then whenever you're satisfied that they're mixed, I want you to spread through the cards and take out any card you want from the middle, then bring everything else back out. Okay, so you've got just one card under the table, yes? Now keep in mind that he didn't want this card here, nor did he want any of these cards. He wanted the card that he's got under the table. So here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. I want you to stand up, and I want you to stand directly behind me. Stand up, come around and stand directly behind me, and I want you to cover my eyes with your hands like this. Cover up my eyes with your hands like this. Okay, great, but not too hard. I need to like still have eyes. And then Eric, under the table, I want you to tear off a teeny tiny corner of the card. Under the table, really do it. Tear off a teeny tiny corner of that card, and once you've done that, put that corner in my hand. But keep everything else under the table. Okay, here goes. You know, no matter how many times I do this, I will never forget how much I hate the taste of the 7 of spades. Would you show that card to everyone here? Is it indeed the 7 of spades?
Daniel Roy! Wow, that was very impressive.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you do magic at universities?
Yeah, I go to the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, and I actually study neurobiology there.
Wow. And are you going to use neurobiology in your magic? And if so, how?
Yeah, I guess a good example is if I say, Allison, are you right or left-handed?
Right.
You're right-handed. The moment she has to answer that question, she has to turn her attention inward, right? To think, oh, am I right or left-handed? So we call this attentional blindness because the truth is in a magic trick, I don't really care if you're right or left-handed, but I do care about getting you to turn your attention inward for a moment so that I can maybe do some sneaky sleight of hand out in front of you that you wouldn't necessarily detect.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so a narcissist is your best audience.
Exactly, exactly. People who are just totally obsessed with themselves. It's very easy to misdirect.
Yeah, that's so fascinating. All right, let's see if Penn and Teller know how you did your trick. Penn, Teller.
Daniel, boy, you know, a lot of magicians try that senses thing, and it's not usually very good. On you, this looks beautiful. And you also handle the cards with such comfort, and you're so natural, and all the moves are natural. And I want to just say a lot of stuff it's not. There's no deck switch, using the same deck all the way through. There's no rough and smooth. The cards aren't treated that way. You're doing this with raw skill. And we love to see that. We found a lot of the act, well, toward the end, got a little edgy for us. But other than that, it was a very sweet, very kind act. And now something's been bothering me. When we were on Broadway, there was a musical, Cats. The main song from that show, what was the main song from that show?
Don't know, I never saw it.
Never saw it. You're a very fortunate man. But Allison will whisper to you what the major song in Cats was.
Memories.
And that might give you an idea that although we loved you, we don't think you fooled us.
I'm super happy to be here. You're spot on. Thank you guys so much. It's been a real pleasure.
Okay, so you didn't fool them, but you entertained us all. Thank you so much,
you.
Daniel Roy. Still in the market for more magic? Good, we've got more in store right after this. Of creating astounding magic, Penn and Teller could just rest on their laurels, and yet they keep inventing and reinventing amazing routines. Here with another new trick are the unstoppable Penn and Teller.
We don't allow the magicians on the show to speak to their audience volunteers ahead of time. We don't want them to set up anything and rehearse the people they're going to be using. But in this case, because this bit is so strange, we found a family in the audience and we gave them scripts that they're going to read and act out a little scene. We have BJ, we have Sarah, and we have their son, Keeler. And now we're going to do a little story called The Ball Pit Troll. Once upon a time, BJ, Sarah, and their child, who they had taken to calling Smarty Pants for obvious reasons, went to a local hamburger joint that featured a wonderful ball pit for the children. While they were waiting their hamburger sandwiches, BJ said to their child,
"Listen, Smarty Pants, why don't you go play in the ball pit? You'll have fun."
But Smarty Pants said,
"I don't want to. That's where the ball pit troll lives, and he'll eat my head like a large order of French fried potatoes."
Sarah said,
"Come on, Smarty Pants, you'll have a good time. And besides, we both have some very important texting and social media posting tasks to do."
Yeah, let us get a picture of you having fun in the ball pit so we can post what a happy family we are.
Yeah, post a picture of me getting eaten by a ball pit troll is more like it.
Now stop it, Smarty Pants. The ball pit troll is just an internet meme. It's make-believe.
There's no such thing as the ball pit troll. It's not real. Now go in the ball pit so we can do our social media.
Just then, the establishment's manager came over and said, "I know you want to surf your social media. Want me to throw Smarty Pants in the ball pit for you?"
Yes, please.
The friendly but large and determined manager took Smarty Pants as he said,
"Oh no, ball pit troll, ball pit troll, ball pit troll, ball pit troll."
"Yeah, come up here, Smarty Pants. You'll be okay. I just hope you are. Here we go. We're gonna lower you into the ball pit and just go in there, Smarty Pants, and just have fun. Have fun, Smarty Pants. There you go, Smarty Pants. There we go." Sarah and BJ took pictures of Smarty Pants being thrown into the ball pit and started to post them and count the likes. they could see Smarty Pants playing in the pit, and then suddenly, all the play just stopped. Sarah and BJ were worried. They said together,
Well, we'll be damned. Maybe the ball pit troll did get Smarty Pants.
The manager said, maybe, let's find out. And he emptied the ball pit. There at the bottom of the ball pit was the ball pit troll. BJ said,
Wow, I guess things on the internet can be true.
Sarah said,
Did he gobble up our Smarty Pants like an order of French fried potatoes?
all of a sudden,
Nope, the ball pit troll did magic with me. Just like Penn and Teller, he doesn't eat little children. He eats French fried potatoes just like the rest of us.
Smarty Pants, Sarah, and BJ posed for selfies with the manager and the ball pit troll and posted them on social media with the perfect filter. Keeler, take a bow. That's Keeler there, Keeler, Keeler.
Oh, so long for now. We'll be back with a bunch of great new magicians at the same old fantastic